The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
Birth certificate off the table. Why? I think it's fairly cool that you had dual citizenship. You could go run for the Canadian Parliament. You can go run for president. What's wrong with that?
Well, look, I think it's the silly season in politics. I was born in 1970 in Calgary, Canada. My parents were working there in the oil and gas business. My mother was a U.S. citizen by birth, born in Wilmington, Delaware. And so under U.S. law, I'm an American citizen by birth. And when I was 4, we moved back to Texas. So I grew up in Houston. Texas has always been my home. And when I was a kid, my mom told me that if I ever wanted to, I could affirmatively choose to claim Canadian citizenship. But I got a U.S. passport when I was in high school. I never did anything to affirmatively claim citizenship. So I thought that was the end of the matter. And then the Dallas Morning News ran a headline where they went and talked with some immigration lawyers that said technically, the immigration lawyers said that I still had dual citizenship. And so the question was raised, well, if you do, would you renounce your Canadian citizenship? And I said, well, look, if that's right, then sure. Because serving as a U.S. Senator, I was an American by birth, and serving as a U.S. Senator, I think it's appropriate that I be only an American.
And you know how it's being interpreted, though. It's, oh, clearing the way for a 2016 presidential run. Don't want to get this issue off the table for that.
Listen, there's a lot of silliness. I thought it was a reasonable question when the Dallas Morning News asked for my birth certificate, so I gave it to them.
Let me move you to health care.
The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.